Hi guys, welcome back to my class. I'm Mofida Khatun going to teach you ecosystem, and today my topic is decomposition. First we have to know about decomposition. So decomposition is the process by which complex organic compounds are broken into simpler and inorganic substance that can be reutilized by plants for their growth. Next, rate of decomposition. We have to know about rate of decomposition. Different organic compounds are decomposed at different rates. Example, compounds like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are decomposed rapidly, while compounds like cellulose, lignin, chitin, hair and bones are decomposed very slowly. Decomposition may be abiotic or biotic. Abiotic decomposition means degradations of a substance by physical or chemical process, while biotic decomposition is the metabolic breakdown of materials by microorganisms. Next, steps of decomposition, or also you can say that mechanism of decomposition. Here 5 steps are given. Fragmentation. Number 1, fragmentation of detritus. Fragmentation of detritus is the process of breakdown of detritus into smaller particles. It is done by detrivores. So detrivores like bacteria and fungi, also invertebrates like earthworms. This increase the surface area of detritus particles for the microbial action. These detrivores also add certain growth substance which stimulate the microbial growth. Some of these detrivores are coprophasic. Coprophasic means, copros means dung, that is a cow dung, and cause breakdown of fecal pellets of, fecal means egestion part, fecal pellet of animals. It is estimated that 1 gram of soil may contain 1 billion bacteria and 5 million members of Actinomycetes, 5 lakh protozoas and 2 lakh molds of different types. Next, number 2 step, leaching. What do we mean by leaching? It is leaching, also known as eluviation. It is the process by which simple and water soluble compounds like simple sugars and inorganic nutrients like magnesium, aluminium, iron move downward along with percolating gravitational water. These inorganic nutrients are precipitated to form non-available salts. Next, catabolism. Next is number 3 step is catabolism. So catabolism, in this process decomposer release extracellular enzyme in their surroundings to break down detritus into simple organic compounds and inorganic substances. Specific decomposers perform specific chemical actions on specific complex compounds. Through specific enzymes, Pseudomonas bacteria decompose the proteins into ammonia and simple nitrogen compounds. Next, number 4, humification. It is the process by which simplified detritus is changed into dark colored amorphous substances called humus. It is highly resistant to microbial action, so undergoes decomposition at an extremely slow rate. Humus acts as a reservoir of nutrients. Next, number 5 points is mineralization. Mineralization, that is, the humus is further degraded by the action of microbes, which finally leads to the release of inorganic nutrients into the soil. This process of releasing inorganic nutrients from the humus is known as mineralization. Decomposition produces a dark colored nutrient-rich substance called humus. Humus finally degrades and releases inorganic raw materials such as carbon dioxide, water and other nutrients in the soil. Understand or not? I think all of you understand. If not, then please read the point line by line and try to understand, please. Next, see your mechanism. This is the tree, a tree grown in the soil, and you have seen this is the leaves, a green leaf fallen in the ground, fallen to the ground, and where some are eaten by some part of leaves eaten by insects and other animals. In nutrients and energy enter food web. Next, from this point, some nutrients leach into soil by chemical action, and then from here leaves partially consumed by decomposer such as fungi and bacteria. They begin to lose form and become bitter. Next, from this part again, organic rich soil. Okay, organic rich soil means soil mixed with organic substance, and further decomposition by earthworms, bacteria, soil mites, fungi, etc. Again, from this decomposition again new life, this tree grown, this is the new life. Like this recycle happening, and this is the mechanism of decomposition. Now come to the significance of decomposition. What do you mean by significance of decomposition? Or I think all of you know that significance of decomposition or merits. It provides energy and nutrients to the decomposers, which include bacteria and fungi. It is absolutely a vital function because without this, all nutrients would be tied up in dead bodies and no new life could be produced. Next, some factors affect the decomposition, rate of decomposition. See here, decomposition affected by some factors given below: temperature, soil moisture, pH. Temperature is most important factor affecting the decomposition rate. Example, in tropical areas with high temperature greater than 25 degree centigrade and moist conditions, the detritus decomposes very rapidly. Conversely, decomposition rate is very low in regions of high altitude or latitude characterized by low temperature less than 10 degrees centigrade, though has sufficient soil moisture. In this area, decomposition is completed in several years. Then next factor is moisture or soil moisture. That this is the rate of decomposition is low in soil with low moisture. Example, in tropical deserts there is low decomposition rate even in high temperature. It is so because these have low soil moisture. Next, pH. Most microbes exhibit optimum activity where nearly pH is 7, and fungi most active in acid soil and bacteria in moderate soil pH. Okay, today this much only. If you have any doubt and query, then you can ask me on the via of SMS, and if you have any question, then also you can ask me through your SMS. And thank you so much. Have a nice day.